Nice to meet you. I'm Tara.
Hey, Tara, nice to meet you.
So I guess I just want to know first, kind of a personal question. Do you know anyone who's been deported?
Do I know anybody personally that's been deported? No.
Like personally?
No.
Okay. I know a few.
I mean, I've interviewed some people, but I don't have any friends.
Oh, really? Tell me about some of the interviews. How long were they here for?
Look, I think that there have been people that were brought here as kids that got deported. We did a big thing on MSNBC. Jacob Soboroff was doing it with somebody whose mother had been here for decades.
Decades, you say? So
yeah.
That's interesting. So that's a lot of time to put off doing the process of becoming a citizen.
Sure.
So what do you think we should do about that?
I think that there are a lot of other punishments that we could give somebody besides deportation. Somebody that's been in this country.
Not punishment. I'm talking about the solution. Let's back up from when the law enforcement begins. Let's go back to when they realize they are here illegally. Maybe they turn 18 as a child, or maybe they know as a child that they are an illegal citizen.
Yeah.
What do they do next?
I would assume that they go to college, they stay in the country, they work, they go to church, they make friends, they try to do their best in a free country.
When do they fill out their papers? When do they take the initiative to become a legal U.S. citizen?
If your parents brought you here illegally, you can't take the initiative. You have to go back to your home country first before you do that, unless you're under DACA. And it's complicated. There are a lot of different rules. I guess my point is, the individual choice that you're trying to get to, that question. Look, a lot of individuals break a lot of laws, right? And we make decisions about how we want to punish them and how we want to enforce them as a society. Like, for example, I don't know, have you ever borrowed somebody else's Netflix?
Well, hang on, back up a second. So we're talking about legal citizenship. We're not talking about a streaming platform. But I just want to visit this topic.
I'm just curious. So have you ever borrowed
hang on a second. I just want to
Netflix?
revisit this child. Well, I want to revisit this issue with the child whose parents are illegal immigrants.
Yeah, great.
Let's talk about that, because this child is in America, right? Let's say they're going to a public school.
Yeah, great.
It's probably, most kids know what's happening. Why can't that child say, Mom, Dad, let's get on this. I know I'm an illegal citizen.
Any kids?
I have 2 kids, yeah.
You think a 7-year-old, a second grader is supposed to be
I would
Mom,
say
let's go back to Honduras?
I have a friend.
This is crazy.
I had a friend who was 16 years old who helped her grandmother apply for citizenship, and her grandmother is now a legal U.S. citizen.
That's great.
Why don't we have more stories like that?
We have a ton of stories like that. That's the story of the whole country.
So why don't you use your platform to encourage more of those stories instead of going after the law enforcement?
No, we should make it easier for people to do that. It's impossible for us to do that right now in Donald Trump's administration. They've made it much harder to come through by legal pathways. The refugee program is down to zero.
I'm getting voted out.
I'm sorry,
Just give me
they've
1
taken
second.
people from
I need to
CPS
tell
that
you
are here
about
legally.
something. RFK Jr. made a documentary called Border at Midnight. If you haven't seen it, I encourage you to watch it. It's 20 minutes. It talks about the trafficking that is happening. We are in a state of emergency in this country. Okay, so
then
yes.
Go after the traffickers.
No, the law enforcement.
Go after the traffickers then. That's easy.
Thank you. This one.